Today we're talking about one of the best ways to save money while traveling, and that's with a travel credit card. Now, if you're a Canadian who loves to travel but doesn't have a travel credit card, let me just say it, you're wasting money. The perks, the points, and the rewards that you get from a good travel credit card far outweigh the annual fee. And I've got some on this list that are first year free too when you use my special referral links. I've picked out the top 5 credit cards for beginners, and each one has its strengths. I'll break down what makes each one special, which type of person each card is perfect for, and also share some powerful combinations of cards while pointing out some ones that might be redundant. No one size fits all here, find out the one that fits best for you. And if you do decide to apply, use the links below. It helps you get the best public offer available, some are exclusive, and it also helps the channel. I appreciate you. I'll keep things quick and to the point in this video, but those links will take you to much more comprehensive breakdowns of each credit card's perks, points earning potential, and everything you need to know. Alright, before we jump into specific cards, let's talk about what makes a good beginner travel credit card. Here's what I'm looking for. Low annual fees, or even better, first year free. Low income requirements? No one wants to apply for a card that feels out of reach. 1 or 2 excellent perks. We don't need 10 fancy benefits, just 1 or 2 that really matter. Perks can be anything from free airport lounge passes to high points earn rates or even no foreign transaction fees. Each card brings its own strengths. And here's a pro tip. Some cards work great together. For example, you might want to use one card to earn a bunch of points and another for perks like airport lounge access. Also, while I'm a huge fan of AMEX for travel perks, you'll need a Visa or MASTERCARD for places that don't take it. So having a backup is essential. Let's kick things off with the CIBC AVENTURA Visa Gold. The offer is a $139 annual fee, but first year free rebate with my referral link below. What makes it good? First off, 4 free airport lounge passes per year. That's huge. It's the kind of perk that makes you feel like a VIP, even if you're just heading out for a weekend trip. Plus, you can earn up to 45,000 Aventura points as a welcome bonus, which can be worth anywhere from 450 to 900 Canadian, depending on how you use them. All you need to do is spend $3,000 on your new card in the first 4 months of owning it. We love a simple welcome bonus promotion. There is a low $15,000 minimum household income requirement, which makes it accessible to most people, and since it's a Visa, you can use it almost everywhere in Canada, except Costco. Who is it for? If you want to dip your toes into the world of airport lounges, while also earning points towards your next trip, this is a great card. It also works really well with the AMEX COBALT, which I'll cover later, as this can fill in the gaps where AMEX isn't accepted. What it lacks. These points aren't my favorite as they don't transfer to other partners, which limits their flexibility and value. Also, you can only earn a maximum of 2 points per dollar spent, so your daily spending won't rack up points nearly as quickly to other cards. Next up, the RBC AVION Visa Infinite. The offer? $120 for the annual fee. What makes this card shine? Avion points are incredibly valuable. They're versatile and can be transferred to several airline partners, including British Airways Avios. Here's where things get super exciting. With the current offer, you can get 35,000 points right on approval, plus an additional 20,000 points after spending $5,000 on the card in the first 6 months of owning it. Wait for a transfer bonus to British Airways Avios, and those 55,000 points can turn into 70,000 points just like that. And let me tell you, that is enough for a serious flight redemption. I'm talking about flights that can be easily worth triple, even quintuple what it would cost if you had to pay for cash instead of using points. Plus, they throw in a free year of DoorDash Dash Pass, which can save you on delivery fees and is valued at about $110. This perk pairs great with points earning powerhouse cards like the Amex Cobalt or Scotia Amex Gold, which I'm covering later. Who is it for? If you want a massive amount of points without too much hassle, this is your card. It's perfect for anyone looking to jumpstart their points collection without spending a fortune. RBC Avion is one of the 3 points programs that I focus on collecting personally. You can see why in this video I did about my travel point strategy for 2024 linked above. What it lacks. This card comes in hot with an amazing and super valuable welcome bonus. Kind of like the honeymoon phase of a relationship. It's all fireworks at first, but once that bonus is in the rearview mirror, you might start to notice that there's nothing particularly special about it. It doesn't have a high points earn rate, lounge access passes, or other fun perks. That said, you'll always look back fondly on it for that first lie flat pod it got you to Europe. Because who can forget their first? Now let's talk about the BMO Ascend World Elite MasterCard. The offer, $150 for the annual fee, but you can get a first year free rebate with my special link below. This is a great travel MasterCard, and for anyone who shops at Costco, this is key. You get 4 free airport lounge passes per year, just like the CIBC AVENTURA Gold, but the real perk here is for Costco shoppers since MasterCard is accepted there, unlike Visa. As for your points, you can earn up to 100,000 BMO rewards points as a welcome bonus, but let's break that down. The big chunk, 55,000 points, comes after you spend 4,500 on the card in the first 3 months of owning it. That's doable. However, after that you need to spend 2,500 per month on the card for 12 months to unlock the full welcome bonus. That likely won't be attainable for most. One important thing to note, BMO rewards points are worth around 0.67 cents per point, which is less than programs like Aventura, which is at 1 to 2 cents per point, or AMEX membership rewards and RBC AVION, which can be worth 2 to 5 cents per point if you redeem them like I do. With that being said, this card earns 5 times points per dollar spent on travel, which is a generous rate even when factoring in the lower points value. Who is this for? This card is for Costco shoppers or anyone who wants an alternative to a travel visa. It's also a solid companion to the AMEX COBALT, especially if you want those free airport lounge passes. What it lacks. The points aren't very valuable compared to most other programs, and the earn rate is nothing to write home about in most categories. Moving on to the Scotiabank AMEX Gold. The offer, $120 for the annual fee, but another first year free rebate with my referral link below. What makes this card stand out is the points earning rates. You get 6 times points at select grocery stores, 5x points on dining and food delivery, but it also gets you 5x points on entertainment, which can include movies, theater, and ticket agencies, and that is a super unique perk. You can rack up 45,000 Scene Plus points as a welcome bonus, which is equivalent to $450 in travel value. The full details on getting the welcome bonus are at my referral link below, but I think it is very attainable for most people. Another huge perk is no foreign transaction fees. This is a super rare perk and a welcome surprise, especially if you travel to the United States often. Most cards will hit you with a 2.5% foreign transaction fee, but with this one, you're in the clear. Who is it for? If you're someone who spends a lot on dining, groceries, and/or entertainment, this card is a great option. The multipliers on those spending categories are some of the highest out there, plus the no foreign transaction fees make it perfect for anyone who's traveling to the US regularly. What it lacks. The no foreign exchange fees are great, but since this is an Amex, it's not widely accepted outside of the US, limiting its usefulness abroad. And while Scene Plus points are easy and useful to redeem at 1 cent per point for travel, they won't unlock any high value redemptions that other systems can offer. Finally, we've got my personal favorite and the card I recommend most to family and friends, the AMEX COBALT. The offer, $12.99 as a monthly fee, which works out to be about 156 Canadian for the year. This card is an absolute points earning machine. You can earn 5 times points on food, which includes groceries, restaurants, and food delivery. It also gives you 3x points on streaming services. And if you're like me, you've been roped into paying for dozens of these by now. Here's why that's important. Amex membership rewards points are the best for high-value travel redemptions. If you've seen my Point Strategy 2024 video, you'll know that this is the program I focus on collecting the most. These points can be transferred to airline loyalty programs like Air Canada Aeroplan or British Airways Avios, where you can squeeze out incredible value. Who is this for? If you want to earn seriously valuable points fast, this is the card for you. It's the go-to for anyone looking to maximize their points on everyday spending, especially food. Just keep in mind, Amex isn't accepted everywhere, so you'll want to have a backup Visa or MasterCard. What it lacks. This card shines when it comes to earning points on everyday spending, but that's about it. It's pricier than its competitor, the Scotia Amex Gold, offers no travel perks, and as an Amex, it's not accepted everywhere, which limits its overall value. Still, it's my favorite card. Before we wrap up, let me quickly mention combo strategies. Pairing 2 cards together can really give you the best of both worlds, kind of like the Hannah Montana theme song. But instead of balancing a secret pop star life, you're balancing high points earning with travel perks. For example, you can use one card to earn a ton of points on your everyday purchases like food and entertainment, and then use the other card to take advantage of perks like airport lounge access, no foreign transaction fees, or a huge points bonus. It's basically like being a travel hacker with a double life. Points by day, perks by flight. Pairing the Amex COBALT or the Scotia Amex Gold with the CIBC AVENTURA Visa Gold or the BMO Ascend World Elite MasterCard gives you the perfect balance of high points earning potential and valuable travel perks. Here's why this combo works. The Amex COBALT or Scotia Amex Gold are absolute powerhouses when it comes to earning points on everyday spending. The AMEX COBALT gives you 5x points on food, groceries, restaurants, and delivery. If you eat food, this card pays off fast. Same with the Scotia Amex Gold, you get 6x points at select grocery stores and 5x on dining and entertainment, which makes it a points earning machine for foodies and entertainment buffs. But here's where it gets even better. Since Amex isn't accepted everywhere, pairing either of these cards with the CIBC AVENTURA Gold or BMO Ascend World Elite MasterCard covers you when you're shopping at places that don't take Amex, like Costco. Plus, these cards also come with some great perks like free airport lounge access. We're talking about 4 complimentary visits a year, which is a great way to get some luxury on your travels. So with this combo, you're racking up points quickly on everyday spend, while also having access to exclusive perks like the lounges, which makes those points even more fun to redeem. You're basically getting the best of both worlds without any of the downsides. Now picture this, you've booked a free flight using your points, and instead of hanging out by the gate with a $10 bottle of water, you're relaxing in an airport lounge, also free, eating all the snacks and sipping free drinks. Honestly, I think this is one of the greatest life hacks of the 21st century. Free flight, free lounge, free food. If that's not winning at adulting, I don't know what is. Now let's talk about redundant combos. The kind of card pairings that don't really make sense together. First up, Amex COBALT and Scotiabank Amex Gold. Both of these cards are fantastic on their own. They're absolute points earning machines, but they have the same strengths and the same weaknesses. It's like building a football team with 2 star quarterbacks but no wide receivers. Sure, they can throw the ball, but who's catching it? You're not really covering your bases with this combo. The same goes for the CIBC AVENTURA Visa Gold and the BMO Ascend World Elite MasterCard. One's a Visa and the other's a MasterCard, but they're both playing in the same position. Great perks like lounge access, but not enough strength in other earning categories. It's like having 2 goalkeepers on your soccer team. Both useful, but not at the same time. On the other hand, the RBC AVION Visa Infinite? That card's the all-rounder, the versatile midfielder if you will. It works well in pretty much any combination and is absolutely headed straight for stardom no matter what position you put it in. Now that you've got a solid idea of the best beginner travel credit cards out there, the next step is learning how to get the most value out of your travel points you'll be earning. Want to maximize those rewards? Check out the video on your screen now where I break down the easiest ways to squeeze out even more value from your points. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.